My name is TheAdipose and this is The Simpsons Tapped Out. In this video I'm going to be giving you the first of my wish list, things that I wish were in the game, but aren't yet. Well, greetings ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Simpsons Tapped Out. Something a little bit different today. Rather than me showing you some of the gameplay that's in the game, I'd like to talk to you about some of the gameplay that I wish was in the game. And if you guys have got any suggestions, for things that new things that you'd like to see or gameplay changes, then do let me know in the comment section, and maybe I'll do a little addy rant about them in the future. But before we go any further, it happens to be Mystery Box Day, so let's see what we've got. It's a large hedge. Oh, that's just fantastic. Well, that can go with, let me see, the large pile of fences, the chain fences, the occasional newspaper and shrubs that I have already got from these wonderful things. Anyway, what I want to talk to you about is this. I have been playing The Simpsons now for quite a few months, and I've got tons of buildings, and this is what I waked up to every day, probably twice a day. A city that is absolutely chock-a-block full of buildings that I need to tap on and pick up cash, and it's actually really, really time-consuming. And on top of that, I've then got all of my characters that will have completed tasks, and I need to click on their thumbs up. That bit doesn't take too long, not too bothered about that. But then it's the setting of the tasks afterward just takes absolutely ages. And to be honest, I'll be going to be completely honest here, one of the reasons why some of my videos have got on Simpsons Tapped Out have got kind of more spaced out is nothing to do with the kind of the city designing aspect of it, because that's quite fun. It's actually just the fact that constantly tapping on this kind of stuff, it just gets repetitive. Now I wouldn't mind at all if it was like a mini game or it was something new each time, but this is actually just duplicate. Like if I tap on all of this stuff right now and then coming along 8 hours later, I'm just tapping exactly the same buildings again. In fact, the fact that I'm even able to do this while I'm talking to you shows that I've actually got this route inbuilt in my head that every single time I kind of log on, I'm going to go around the same things over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I haven't even got to the characters yet, and there's someone coming out there. And then on top of that, you've got the cool little extras. Of course, you've got the the dog racing at the Springfield Downs and a few other things. And I don't mind those because they're all kind of little additions, but it's just the same thing over and over again, over again. And then once we start going to the characters, there's this, you got to start, where are we? Let's find some. You got to start clicking on them and telling them what it is you want them to do. And to be honest, these days I always give them the 24-hour tasks, not because I can't play more than that. I could, but actually just to give however many characters it is now, 40 characters, a task is so time consuming. I can only redo that kind of once a day. If I was to kind of log on and give everyone a task multiple times a day, I would just be sucking up my day. This is what I want to rant about because it just takes so long. But here's the thing. During this Halloween thing, they've put in quite a cool little feature to do with the ghosts, and that is, as I'm sure you're aware, these ghost bombs. We had this cool little Hoover thing, and that helped us collect ghosts quicker, and then we have these ghost bombs. And the ghost bombs work, as I'm sure you're aware of, you click the ghost bomb, and then you tap the screen, and basically every single ghost around the city suddenly goes boom. They all go boom together, and you collect all that stuff. Now, it doesn't do the haunted houses. I'm not saying it's a complete solution, but it got me thinking, like, why not have cash bombs or character task bombs? I don't know, but probably need like a better word than that for the character select thing. But why not make it cost 1 or 2 donuts a bomb? Probably one donut per bomb or something like that. I don't mind paying a little bit for it, because to be honest, each bomb would probably save me like 10-15 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes of my life, depending on whether I'm going into the park as well. But if they were to put in little cash bombs that you just click on them and it just collects all the cash from the whole load of your Springfield, and then another little device that sets every character to a task of a predetermined length, maybe a donut or 2 for each one, that would save so much time. And plus, they could do it like they do now, because with the ghost bombs, most of the time when you pick up the ghosts, you just kind of get the goo. You just kind of get the goo, but just occasionally you get a free little a ghost bomb thrown in there as well. I mean, why not do that? Let's just throw us the occasional one. But if we want to do it on a regular basis, then yeah, you're going to have to buy the occasional donut. Or if they don't want a cash bomb, how about cash Hoover? You know, same with this kind of ghost thing. You know, so the idea that you can click on them and you know, it's just something that kind of speeds up the idea that we're doing the same process over and over again. Because I don't know about you, but I would like to spend my time designing my city, having fun, getting the new buildings in, thinking about what kind of cool little designs I can have, chatting around on various kind of forums about the game, and all those kind of things, not just tapping over and over and over and over again. And yes, I agree that actually early on in the game, the tapping is quite fun, the collecting of money is quite fun. So yeah, let's make it like a bonus for people that are over level 30 or something like that. And it will just give the game, I think, a lot more playability, because then I'm not going to be thinking, oh my god, I've got to log on and tap the entire city. I can log on and think, you know what, okay, cool, let's redesign my Kwik-E-Mart. Let's finally design some of these buildings that I've been storing down here that I've been meaning to design for the better part of 6 months. Because this is the real problem with this, is by the time I've actually finished tapping on everything and setting all my characters' tasks, you know what I don't feel like playing? The Simpsons Tapped Out. So it's actually in the game's own interest to give me something to speed up the kind of monotonous bits of the game, to enable me to get on to kind of the cool, fun stuff as well. So there we go. There is Addy rant number 1. I want to see cash bombs and character task bombs in my city so I can get down to the cool, fun stuff. If you agree, give me a thumbs up and a hell yeah, and do subscribe to the channel for the latest Simpsons videos and loads of other stuff as well. Like I said at the beginning, if you've got something you want to have a rant about, stick it in the comment section and maybe I'll go for a little Addy rant next time. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.